Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Today, I'm in a very tough class of explaining, arguing based on our Kenyan laws. Above all, Kenya is governed by the rule of law, and the rule of law favors politicians. Let me tell you some truths. The Constitution of Kenya, when members of parliament were making these laws, they knew such a time like this one will arise, so they protected themselves. Even what we are saying, dissolve parliament, is not a walk in the park. Dissolving parliament is a process. The president can't just wake up one morning and say, I have dissolved parliament. It doesn't work. The Constitution protects those individuals very highly, as you might not expect. So keep reading our Constitution and arm yourself with facts. Allow me this video to address the Gen Zs. There are reports, verified reports of course, that a government of national unity is on the way coming. Put that aside. Now let's talk to Gen Zs. Gen Zs, do not give up. As much as we might not win to kick Ruto out of office now, still we have power. All power. I will explain to you the powers you have. You have enormous powers in the Republic of Kenya. If the powers you have are as follows: you can force a sitting president to revoke a voted finance bill. That is so powerful. You can force a sitting president to dismiss his cabinet. Those are powerful. Those are powers. You can force a flying president to be grounded for 1 month. Those are powers. Musianze kurudi nyuma ati sasa we thought this kind of way was to happen. No. Listen, Gen Zs, you have the opportunity to change this country. And there are so many options we can explore. There are several avenues we can explore. So many of them. Let me tell you the importance of your protests. Your protests have brought reforms that not even Raila could have achieved those reforms. Hata kama Ruto hajatoka ni sawa, but let me tell you, you have done miracles in this country. You have shown the political class that they are not powerful. Power belongs to the people. The sirens you could hear around, governors running with chase cars all over, they have reduced. The chase cars you've been seeing on members of parliament, the choppers that have been hovering our skies, running to Harambes all over every Saturday, every Sunday, those things have reduced. Those are the powers you have. Musijidarau, let me tell you, we have a future with you, Gen Zs. Don't sit back. Naona watu wameanza kugive up at sijui baba is using us. Sijui nini. Skiza. Listen to me. You still have powers that no politician will ever have. Tusipoteza huo umoja. I'm just advising us. Now, the importance of protests. One, they keep leaders in check. Hawatafanya mambo mabaya. But if we sit back na tujikunja tuseme sawa, sasa wacha kaende, watatukanyaga because politicians forget. We must keep the spirit of protest. Why? One, it keeps the leaders in check. Number two, it makes the leaders to stop making biased amendments. Nasikia serikali ikisema we have the majority, we can do whatever we want. When there are heated protests and the parliament knows if we do this, people will visit us. They will have informed decisions. They will make fair amendments. They will make just laws. So do not think that it's time to rest. I will give you the final strategy. The protests reduce corruption. As much as it cannot end corruption, it reduces corruption. Politicians will fear. Nikivaa koti yenye expensive, Gen Z watanifuata. Nikivaa kiatu, Gen Z watanifuata. It reduces corruption, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the way forward. As Gen Zs, we should not back down on demos. Why? If we back down on demos, they will again appoint an incompetent cabinet. If we back down, Ruto will go back to flying. If we back down, the politicians will resume their extravagant lifestyle. What we do, we keep the spirit of protest to push for reforms. One, it is us to dictate which CS to be fired if he misbehaves. The unit of Gen Zs. It is us. If we come together, going forward, we are the people to determine which laws should be made in parliament and which one should be revoked. The power of protest. Number two, we use the spirit of Gen Zs. Hiyo maandamano hiyo. Tuanze mikutano ya Gen Z. We rally for voter registration. Kila kijana ambaye ni Gen Z amefika miaka 18, tafadhali asikule hata kwa hoteli kama hana voter ID. Asipande matatu kama hana voter ID. Kila kijana ambaye amefika 18 years ajisajili kama mpiga kura. That is the campaign we are supposed to start. So that in 2027 we have someone of our choice from Gen Z's akwe president. Yes, it happens. Now, we are supposed to use the spirit of Genesis in synthesizing ourselves. The importance of voting for competence and not based on ethnic, political, tribal lines. Yes, finally. We use the spirit of Genesis to force the government. Kama kuna director kwa parastato is corrupt, tunaingia kwa street paka aende nyumbani. If there is a new CS we think is corrupt, tunaenda kwa street paka aende nyumbani. Na ataenda. Kama kuna mtu katika serikali PS ambayo yako corrupt, the spirit of Genesis tunatangaza maandamano, either resign ama tumuende. So don't think that the unity in Gen Z is just in vain. It is a powerful wave that is scaring politicians. Politicians are now gathering to protect themselves against Gen Z. You have seen them. They're just gathering around to protect themselves against the Gen Z. We are not backing. That's why I said, Kaka, I will still remain in opposition no matter what. I will stand with Gen Z to the last minute. But that cannot restrict me from telling you the truth that yes, this is what we are supposed to do. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.